Bishop Whitehead in Brooklyn, New York. I've been getting a lot of calls about Bishop Whitehead today. So, Bishop Whitehead gets robbed. Bishop Whitehead is a multi-million-dollar bishop, pastor in Brooklyn, New York. Now, Bishop Whitehead gets robbed in front of his whole congregation, live stream. It's being live streamed as it's going on. He doing a sermon. About a couple of robbers come in, rob him and his wife. They ain't take nothing but $1 million worth of jewelry off him and his wife. The pastor now, $1 million worth of jewelry. Prior to this happening, Bishop Whitehead, when you look on his social media, he ride around in the Rolls Royces, the two-door coupe. He got the Rolls Royce truck. Pastor now. The Louis Vuitton purse jackets. The Lamborghini trucks. Pastor living that lifestyle like a hustler, a dope boy. Now, he turn around and get robbed at church for $1 million worth of jewelry. Pastor. Now, let me tell y'all something. How many times have y'all seen Kirk Franklin show a Rolls Royce? Never, right? You don't see where Kirk Franklin spent a lot of his money at. You don't see like the materialistic stuff like that. But you got people like T.D. Jakes and Creflo, and they known they had a private jets and But I say all that to say, when you look in your word and you read the book of Mark, I think it's chapter 7, he say, whoever shall inherit the earth and shall lose his soul, right? Something of that nature. But that's your Pastor Whitehead, because as a pastor over this congregation, you bringing in millions and millions of dollars, and you sporting all of this expensive materialistic stuff, the cars, the clothes, all this stuff, right? Now, if you getting this from your congregation, you don't think that the people of the congregation want to know where the money going at? When you that kind of pastor, it shouldn't be no broken windows at the church. The air should be working. Nobody in the church should be struggling, right? This nigga a multi-millionaire now. He on his way to $1 billion, right? But the church want answers. Now, to some people, it might look like a setup, right? It could have been a setup. He could be sleeping with somebody's wives, a few niggas' wives in the congregation, right? We don't know. So nigga can't sit here and play detective about what happened, how it happened. But what we do know is he doing too much for a pastor, right? The words say, charge those who are rich, right? So meaning when you getting that kind of money, you supposed to be taking care of your people. You supposed to be taking care of the people of the congregation, right? You supposed to be taking care of your people. So whatever the situation is, you got to be careful, especially of these churches with these pastors, because the words say you're gonna have pastors who gonna come to you as a wolf in sheep's clothing, who will creep through your window. Go look it up. I know a lot about that word. Now, if you a pastor and you a wolf in sheep's clothing, today you would be a modern day Pharisee. That's who the Pharisees were when you look in your word. They were the fake pastors who was getting all the money and really didn't know that word like that. So Bishop Whitehead, what I say to you is, repent, brother, because what's done in the dark shall come to the light. And then you go on and you say you're doing the real estate and you're doing all this other stuff. Show us your tax statements if you got a real estate business. Show us your tax statements from your business, that you filing taxes on your business and you flipping houses if that's what you're doing. Because it looked like you just a dope boy. Some people say it was a setup. You know what I'm saying? But y'all got to be careful, man. When it comes to these churches and these pastors, you got to remember that the church is $1 billion industry. That's why it's one on every corner in the ghetto, in the hood somewhere. I ain't a saint, so I can't go around and judge the next man. But I will tell you the truth. I will keep it real. A lot of y'all pastors are wolves in sheep's clothing. What man shall inherit the world that he shall lose his soul? That's a lot of y'all pastors. If your pastor is flaunting a Rolls Royce, Louis Vuitton jackets, and living that lifestyle, Rolexes, diamond chains, like that dope boy lifestyle, get out that church. Get out the church. Because y'all being robbed. Y'all being robbed. That's a Pharisee. That's a Pharisee. The church is $1 billion industry. When you look in that word, the church wasn't nothing but just the people of the congregation. So when you go into the church and you gathering and you spending that money, and the pastor, he talking to you with them smooth words. The Bible called it a soothsayer. That's what that is, when he know how to speak to you, and they call it the feel-good doctrine. And you're giving all your money to the pastor. A lot of y'all rent can't get paid, the lights about to get cut off, and your pastor, he riding around in a G5 private jet from Gulfstream. And man, Pastor Bishop Whitehead, man, we don't know what happened. We don't know if you set it up, if it was an insurance scam. You rocking $1 million worth of jewelry to your church on Sunday. Tell the people what's really going on, my man. Tell the people what's really going on. What's done in the dark shall come to the light. The Lord's eyes is 1,000 times brighter than the sun. Come on, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Bishop Whitehead, go look it up.